Hello, welcome Solex Nation. We are halfway through November.
Already?
Yeah, which means we're halfway through our D3K2 incentive.
Yes, so if you have a new person that comes to Solex, whether a preferred customer or a new QLA, if that person enrolls with a bundle and a subscription, they will get D3K2 for free.
That is an awesome incentive. And you know what, speaking of halfway, we're also halfway through quarter 4.
Yes, and in this quarter, we have a couple of incentives to help share what is great about Solex with others and help bring them to Solex. If you enroll 3 people in the fourth quarter, that's October 1st through December 31st, yes, you will get an extra $100 on top of whatever commissions you earn by bringing those people here. Now, if you amp that up a little bit more and go to 6, if you bring 6 people
with a bundle and a subscription.
With the bundle and a subscription, and the key with the quarterly ones is that subscription has to successfully transact.
That's
right? So if you do that, then that goes from 100, we add another 400 to that, bringing the total to
$500 if you bring 6 people on in this quarter. And there are already several people who have already earned it.
Yes.
Now, we haven't talked about a little awesomeness that we have added to that in a little while.
Okay. Okay, then now this is a fun one too. In this quarter, if you are one of the top 3 people who recruit obviously the most, right?
Yeah.
But being the top 3 from October 1st through December 31st, those top 3 people will, if they also earn the incentive trip.
Yes.
Now that's the other caveat,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Right? And if you're the top 3, you're on your way to earning the incentive trip. But the top 3 people will come in a day early to that incentive trip that's going out of Orlando, and they will come with us to Disney World for a day. If you earn it for you, great, you'll be joining us. If it's you and a guest, you and the guest come with us to Disney World, and then the next day we're gonna get on the boat and have a cruise.
It is always a good idea to go to Disney World.
Yeah, I think it's fun.
So that is just an added incentive on top of all of this. Is everyone keeping this straight? We're giving a lot of things away.
Yeah, I know. We do have it written down.
Yeah, we do.
It's at thesolexglobal.com. If you go there and search Disney World or search Q4 incentives,
you'll find it.
You can find all the details, okay?
All right. We do have some dates for you to write down. Coming up next week is a day of discovery in Australia and in Ecuador.
Yes, yeah, and this is Beck McQuilty in Australia is hosting that, and Carlos Jaramillo is hosting the one in Ecuador. If you're close by and you want to join those events, they will be fantastic, bar none. They are great people holding great events, and they do a wonderful job.
They are both hosted by leaders. They are not Solex-sponsored events, but both leaders have said all are welcome, and they would love to have you come. So feel free to join in on those.
You know what I love about that is it's not about just them.
I love it too.
And it's not, both these people have the spirit of giving and sharing and helping, and they bring in everybody that wants to be a part of it.
Not a lot of leaders at other companies are like that. Our company is so different, and it's one of the things I love about Solex.
Yeah, keep that, learn from that, because that is special, that is unique. Don't block people out, but bring people in.
That's right. Now, also put on your calendar November 27th. We're going to have a very special weekly update.
Yeah, that's the day before Thanksgiving, right?
It's the day before Thanksgiving.
There's certain things that happen on that Friday.
Yeah.
And we announce new things. We have incredible deals around. Yeah, it's worth attending that one.
It's worth it.
I'd go to
Stop
that
making
one.
The pumpkin pie. Put aside the prep for Thanksgiving. And
no, make the pumpkin pie. Just have the TV on with it.
Just pay attention, because you'll want to put down the pie.
Just pay attention to the process of ingredients that are going into the pie.
That's right.
So you don't lose track, because I think hopefully we'll have something that will cause you to fall off your chair maybe.
So that's the 27th. The 28th and 29th, we will be closed at Solex. The 28th is Thanksgiving in the United States, and we encourage and want our employees to spend time with their loved ones and with their families on Thanksgiving, that Thursday, and also on Friday. So please just note that if you call into customer support, if you email customer support, no one will be here the Thursday and Friday. And please help us encourage that for our customer support agents. They work so hard.
Yeah, we love them.
They need a break.
we give them to you so many days out of the year, and we want to, and you need them, and we need them to want to be here with you. But we also need them, just like we all do. We need them to be with their families. We need them to be with their friends. We need them to be able to have that time. especially at this time of year, just to have those moments where they get to live life the way it's supposed to be lived. And
That's
we
right.
don't live to work, we work so we can live.
That's right. So we don't mean for anything to be frustrating for you. We're not abandoning you. We are just putting it on pause for a couple of days so our hardworking employees can have a little break.
Yep, good for them.
All right, one more thing to put on your calendar, January 2nd. That will be
2025?
I know, but we're already looking at it. That will be the day after, again, we are going to be closed on January 1st because it's, of course, New Year's.
Yep.
But January 2nd, we're coming back strong with a Golds and Higher call, and that will be it's a Thursday. January 2nd's a Thursday, so
Yep.
that'll be at 4 o'clock Mountain Time in the afternoon. And if you have hit Gold or Higher, you are welcome to come to that Zoom call. Now, a couple of things. It will not be recorded, okay?
Yep.
So if you are Gold or Higher and you do not receive an email on the 2nd in the morning, on the 2nd, with the information for the Zoom call, you need to get a hold of us at customer support. And make sure also, we've had a couple of people say, I didn't get the information. You have to be receiving communications from Solex in order to receive these emails. But that is the call that you want to come to. We are going to discuss a lot of things. One of them is the 2025 calendar, which is important.
Yep.
Another is the quarter one incentives. And plus we have some goodies that we're going to share with you. So don't want to miss the January 2nd Golds and Higher call.
Yeah, and that 4 p.m. time, that's 4 p.m. Mountain Time,
Yes.
right? That's
Yep.
here local for us, and so obviously make the adjustments according to whatever time zone you're in.
All right, last thing, if you are in Europe and you have not seen the poll on our Solex AO Scan official Facebook group, will you please go look at that poll and vote? We are wanting to hear your opinion on whether or not you would be interested in us hosting a Day of Discovery in Amsterdam, Netherlands next year. So we just need to know if you live in Europe. Let us know if you live in Europe. And then second, if you are interested in having a Day of Discovery in Amsterdam. If you don't live in Europe and you are interested in coming, you are welcome to vote on that as well. Just don't vote on the part where you say you live in Europe, because we've had a few USA people say they live in Europe and it's skewing us.
Yeah.
It's skewing the results a little bit. So
You know what? We have something brand new we're going to talk about in just a second.
we do. So we're going to do our contest and our top enrollers and then something brand new. All right, everyone, this is my friend Nadia Lutz. She is a top leader here at Solex, and she happens to be visiting. And you know what happens when you come to Solex and you visit? We pull you in for a video or 2 or 3. So thank you, Nadia, for being willing to do this. But Nadia is going to help us today with our contest and our top enrollers. Let's start with our contest. Last week, we asked you, what is a topic you would like to see at our virtual Day of Discovery? So we have some answers here, all of them that were turned in. They're going to win. Do you know what they're going to win?
A free ticket to the virtual Day of Discovery.
That's right. And if you have already purchased your ticket to Virtual Day Discovery, you get a reimbursement. So you win all around. Do you want to pick the first one?
I'd love to.
All right. Mix them
exciting.
up. Mix them up.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't even mixed.
Okay.
There we go.
Sharon Hauk. Since joining Solex, it's been a slow process learning many steps. From running scans, what reports to run first, setting up group lists, selling the products, etc. I know the statement is you don't need to know everything to begin, but it would be much better had I known more and I felt more comfortable. It would be nice to have a checklist to guide us as we expand our individual groups. It's a great
I love
idea.
that. Yeah. I agree. Okay. Next one. Can you hold this for me? This is Salud. I'm going to put it just right under here so you can see who it is. It's Maria Matos. Hola, the topic I would love to be covered at Day of Discovery is more about ways to use the AO Hub with addictions, including food and social media addictions. Thank you so much for all you do for us. Hugs, Maria Matos. Great
a
great
good
topic. See if we can get Lauren to talk about that.
All right.
Last one.
Last one. Conscious Evolution 369.
She won last week.
It's so exciting. I love Dr. Abrams' talk. All of us did. So full of amazing info. I'd love to dive deeper into how we can use a scanner and help regulate our HRV, not just with the scanner, but other Solex tools.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to all of our winners, and you will see those tickets in your back office tomorrow. Okay, let's talk about our top enrollers from last week. And that is the week of November 4th through the 10th. We didn't have any ties.
Nope.
I'll start with second place.
Okay.
All right. In second place, we had Christina Schifito.
Yes, that's what we decided.
That's what we decided. Sorry if we said that wrong. We tried on that one. So congratulations to you, Christina.
And in first place, Paige Wheeler, once again. Good job.
And what are we giving Paige?
We are giving Paige 6 AO scan passes.
That is awesome. She's getting quite the collection.
I know.
Congratulations to Paige and to Christina. Great job last week. It is that time of the month where we are going to announce all of our rank advancements for last month, for October. So let's go ahead and show the list. Congratulations to everyone on that list. I saw bronze, silver, golds. Also, did you notice that there was a platinum?
It's pretty exciting.
That is so awesome. Congratulations to Richard Fallon. Richard's been with us from the very beginning. So proud of you for getting to the platinum status. You know, you have a lot of experience there. You're 2 months in now of hitting Pearl. You're almost broken. You've broken the rank of Pearl next month.
No, it's exciting.
So you know what it takes.
It takes a lot to hit platinum. It's not easy. Not only do you have to find people who are interested in experimenting and trying it, but you really have to support people underneath you, whether you're providing the education or someone else. It's a lot of hand-holding in the beginning.
It is, yeah.
But it's so worth it. I mean, our ultimate goal is to just spread the scanner, so.
That's right. Okay, speaking of you hitting Pearl, we have somebody who this month, now all the people we just announced broke the rank. What does that mean? It means that they hit that rank for 3 months and now have broken that rank. But we do have somebody that this month just hit the highest level so far at Solex, and that is the rank of Sapphire. And who is it?
Tammy Ward.
Tammy Ward.
Good
just
job.
hit Sapphire. That's a big deal. And you have a little connection there.
Just a little.
She's
my upline.
She's your sponsor.
She was the first to introduce me to Solex. So grateful.
That's right. So congratulations, Tammy, and congratulations to everyone who did a wonderful job these last 3 months.
Everyone, we have something brand new for you tonight. Without further ado, Jake, let's show them what it is.
Let's go.
AO Pearls. Okay, there's a lot of things we can do with AO Pearls, but that's amazing.
Yes.
I hope we have your attention right now because this actually is set up to be something that we thought would be fun for the season.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're going into the holidays.
Yep.
And we're going to get into some detail really soon
Yes.
about why the holidays would relate to what AO Pearls are.
Yeah.
But we're already starting out and saying, okay, this was going to be a limited thing. A limited time offer,
only.
right? And we're gonna get into the details of what this is. And as we get into the details, you'll probably get a little bit more information as to why our test groups had such a positive reaction. Overwhelming, like shockingly. Like there was not a single person that wasn't like, no, I really could use this every day sort of thing.
Yep.
So here we are. Jake, let's talk about, well, pearls themselves.
Yeah.
What are these? What is this?
Yeah.
What are we talking about here?
No one else has this. It is exclusive to Solex. We found the material where you can actually mix a known substance. It's all over the earth called red algae. And the
Very healthy substance.
Very healthy substance, green, vegetarian, vegan friendly, but very important in creating that outer shell. And you saw a little bit about that in the launch video of what it looks like. That material is actually what really makes it so superior and best in class. So the material is made up of this agar material from red algae.
It's red algae.
And inside of that, we actually mix the 4 essential oils. So the peppermint, the parsley, the thyme, The caraway seed oil as well. Those 4 oils are mixed into that layer so that it releases at different pH intervals. And so there's benefit in the esophagus, there's benefit in the stomach, there's benefit in the upper GI, there's benefit in the lower GI. And so that's really why we're doing this. We're not gonna do something unless we know we're the first, we're the only ones that are doing it, and that it's exclusive to Solex. So that really sets this apart.
I love challenging the status quo that way too. I mean, there's this idea of, you said it's a great compliment earlier to AO Core, and Core is this overarching through the gut, the digestive system,
Yes.
from mouth to the exit,
Yep.
making it a wellness area for not only your emotions, but all of your well-being, right? Feeding
Yes.
all areas of the body. Pearl is this great time to release because of that special red algae layer mixed with those 4 oils
Yep.
being passed through the body timely to calm things down, to deal with maybe what core doesn't do through gut or through zymes
Yes.
or through the biome.
That's right.
Right?
This is really the soothing, the calming, the comforting of that entire system. And so it's something that you can take once, twice a day. There are 45 pearls in every bottle. And so it's something that you can share and have an experience with somebody else with. There are lots of ways to use it.
Yeah.
And we can go into that. We can go into that as well.
I think that's fantastic, and I think we should, because when you're looking at the initial approach of putting it in your mouth, drinking some water, swallowing it, and letting that time release take place, people will start to have an experience, right?
Yes.
Usually within 20, 30 minutes, they'll start to feel something in their esophagus maybe,
Yes.
down in their stomach, things calming down, especially, like you said, let's say I overindulge this holiday season,
That might happen.
which will happen
Might.
a few times, and maybe I'm wanting to go to bed and my stomach's rumbling.
Right.
That's a great time to take a pearl to say, let's calm things down.
Yep.
I mean, I'm on my biome, my zymes, breaking down the food. I'm taking my gut and it's balancing things out throughout my
Yes.
whole gut. Obviously taking youth, which is a kingpin product in there, in my opinion,
Yes,
or
for
queen
sure.
pin. But I take pearls to calm things down, so it's not getting in the way of what I'm focusing on, my mind. In fact, I can actually enjoy the rest of my activities without having the food I just consumed get in the way. But with so many other things, I mean, whether it's an acid reflux
Yep.
to something I'm eating or another
Yep.
condition, if I'm needing to calm this area,
Yes.
pearls is a great immediate way to address calming things. Do I have that right?
I think so, absolutely. You and I have both experienced it. We've got a bottle right here. You can swallow that, and as it goes through the esophagus, you're actually going to feel the layers based on the pH of the esophagus begin to just release those oils. And so as you're feeling that, you're going to have the benefits that you're describing, which is you're going to have relief. If there's any discomfort in the esophagus, if there's any discomfort in the stomach, and the opening and the gate from the esophagus to the stomach can actually be benefited as well, because you've got circulation and the muscles themselves that relax because of the essential oils that are in there. Specifically, peppermint is known with that menthol to really help improve the circulation of anything that it comes in contact with. And so that's a really, really nice benefit if you're struggling with just swallowing and getting food where it needs to go. This is a great helper for that. So it can be taken at night, it can be taken before a meal, it can be taken after a meal. One of the wonderful benefits is that it actually helps fight halitosis. And
Oh,
so
bad breath.
You've got,
Right?
it fights it from down here.
Yeah.
There's also another way to take this product that it can also help up here as well. We'll talk about that more.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ways.
But this is just there's just so many uses for this product, and just wonderful experience when you swallow it.
As you take it, so what's we talked about, a lot of people are going to have, within several minutes, they're going to start to maybe experience something as they
Yes.
swallow that. Is this going to be an all-day lasting thing? Is this that sort of treatment, or is this more of an immediate trying to get relief?
It really
scenario?
depends on where you're at, the health of your esophagus, the health of your system. But we have experienced, as you mentioned before, overwhelming response with those people who have been on this product. It helps, and it helps immediate. It's one of those things, depending on how you take it.
Yeah.
If you swallow it, it's going to be a little bit slower.
Because you have to break down the outer layers, like you're saying, to get to some of that spreading of the
Yes.
benefit of the different oils. I'll tell you this, Shelby we were in a meeting.
Yes.
We were in a meeting yesterday, and Shelby was like, oh, she had just had lunch. She's like, oh, my stomach's a little upset, And
she turned to me.
what did you turned to her and said, well, take a
got a
pearl. Take a pearl.
Yeah.
And so she popped the pearl,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
And it goes down, and she's like, I think
Mid-conversation.
Yeah, I was going to say.
A couple minutes later.
Yeah, a few minutes later, she was like,
Yeah.
oh, I already feel it. I feel it. I feel better.
Yeah, it opened.
It's totally gone away.
Yeah, it opened for her, and she said, oh my gosh, you guys, I can feel this working. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
And it really is. You're going to experience this yourself. So if you guys try this at home, I would encourage you to swallow it first.
Yeah.
And really go through that experience.
Experience.
Because that opening of the airways, opening of the lungs, opening of the esophagus, and then you're going to feel it in the stomach. You'll also later, 45 minutes later, when you've digested all of your food and it's in the upper and even the lower bowels, you're also going to experience some relief there that you didn't know you needed, and all of a sudden you're just feeling better. So it's just awesome. That's one way.
Yeah, that's one way. And the thing is, when you talk about, I think she said it lasted for her 2 to 4 hours. It was noticeably there, impacting her calming
Yeah.
of her system. And I think that's great. I think we need to rename relief.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
Rolaids, right? It's
How do you spell?
Pearles,
Yeah.
or LS. Sorry, not LES. LS. It's pearls, right?
Yes.
That's what it is. Let's get to the second one. This is my favorite.
Yes.
Okay, so when you were teaching me about how to use this, you said, "Hey, Kai, put it in your mouth
Yes.
and pop it in your teeth.
Yes.
Just pop it."
It's a little hard. Just a little bit.
Yeah. Depending on
Because of that shell and the pH
you have to
interval.
pop it.
Yeah.
Close your mouth. Don't pop it open mouth.
Right.
Because it's going to release the oils immediately.
Yes. What happened?
And within seconds,
Yeah.
my entire airway, sinuses, eyes cleared, chest, I didn't have an issue.
Yeah.
I wasn't suffering from congestion anywhere, but I could imagine how helpful this would be in clearing. You know, when you have congested sinuses and you just want that
Well, you
deep
can't
breath.
breathe. You can't
just
breathe.
like,
You're sucking for air.
yeah, I just want to breathe deeply through my nose and feel all that oxygen come in. Okay, so I didn't have to deal with that. But what I did feel was what felt like massive energy,
Right.
right? Because all of
wake
my
up.
airway, a great wake up,
Yes.
clear eyes, clear thinking, clear head, clear lungs, everything just cleared up like almost instantaneously. It felt like to me, and I'm like, this I need.
Yeah.
Like if we're doing this LTO, I'm getting my own supply because I love this feeling. I could see it not just, going into an important meeting or presentation,
Yeah.
of taking it and just going, okay, clear up everything so I am here. I am
Yes.
focused.
Well, I was just going to say, one of the reasons that happens so immediately, we've not included things like xylitol or erythritol, which we could sweeten it
Yeah.
with stevia even.
Yeah.
But we have left all of the sweeteners out. In fact, the only thing that's adding any sweetness of the 4 oils is really the parsley leaf.
Yeah.
And you just get a gentle dose of sweetness from that. Those of you you've taken parsley leaf with your meals know it's a great, if you want to cleanse the palate,
Yeah.
you consume the parsley, but
Yeah.
then you feel this, it's just an experience that it could be just warning, caution, that it is the straight essential oils.
Yeah.
And so the cooling sensations that you feel in your mouth are going to be more extreme than you've ever had them before. So noted on that. And then the benefit, I think you've described them so well, that the open airways, the open nasal passages, the open clarity of thought, even your eyes
Open lungs.
the lungs, it all feels just really, really, really good. Huh?
You know, if I were to try and estimate what it felt like as a brand new baby taking that first deep breath.
Yes.
This really is my equivalent. I have no idea what that was like, but if I were to unwind time and say, this is what the sensation felt like to take that first deep breath before I blurted out whatever cry I blurted out.
Yes.
That was it. And it felt so good.
Yeah.
Right, it was immediate. Yes, my taste buds are shot with all the kinds of testing that we do around here, so I can't say that it was good, bad, or indifferent.
Yeah.
It's not. It wasn't like a sweet taste.
It's minty,
but it wasn't
pepperminty.
bad.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know what? It was a cool thing that one of the testers did, and just actually a recent tester, as we broadened
Only
the
a few
testing.
minutes ago.
Yeah. This person, she goes, with the halitosis thing, with the bad breath thing, she goes,
Yes.
what if I popped it and then brushed my teeth with it?
Yeah.
And I thought, I didn't even think of that one yet.
Yes.
That is such a great idea if you're trying to deal with that part of things, and you're going to get all the other benefits still.
For sure. They're all essential oils, they are antimicrobial. And so you have them fighting off pathogens, fighting off oral bacteria that can be really damaging to plaque buildup, to gingivitis, to all of the things. And so just to have another helper there with your oral care routine, really, really beneficial. It does. You feel your entire mouth feels clean.
Yes.
Your mouth feels
It feels
clean.
as fresh as possible. It really does. It's amazing. Okay, so that's two. So we talked about ingesting it kind of as
Yes.
the core idea of why pearls, right? It's the
Right.
calm, it's the relief through the
Comfort.
entire system for hours.
Yes.
We talk about number two, which is popping it in your mouth, clearing the airways, opening up the airways, having even the antimicrobial effect within the mouth take
Yes.
place.
Yes.
What about three?
3 is topical use. And so as you'll look at these little pearls, and maybe I'm gonna just grab one really quick.
Here we got them. And the thing is, I'm not going to do topical. I'm just going to take one and pop one in my mouth
Oh,
while you're
let's do it.
explaining
Let's
the
do that.
topical side.
Yep.
Here, pour a little bit more. No, I got. I'm not going to take all of those.
Yep.
Could you take two at once?
Yes, totally.
Really?
Totally. You wanna try it?
No, because I have enough of a reaction with this.
I'm gonna do that as well.
So you're going to talk about topicals. Okay, we
so-
have the bottle with the
Yeah,
pearls.
so here's the bottle. And there are these little pearls. We'll
So I
show-
just popped it.
Yeah, let's do the popping sensation.
Yeah, I get that. I get. Yeah, I
really
love
good.
that. That was a good pop too. Yeah, I
Did
heard.
you guys hear that?
Oh, and
did
you
not
guys,
make it to you.
okay, if you, like, I would take pearls just to pop, just to have this clearing sensation.
Yes.
Like,
It's
it is
really
the
wonderful.
best feeling for me.
It's amazing.
I don't take drugs.
Yeah.
This feels like it would be drugs to me.
Right.
It is. It's like
It's-
immediate clearing. I feel so
Yeah.
open. And I don't know how to describe that.
Other than the way
But then
you
if
do
I
it.
swallow the remaining encapsulation, right, I'm going to get the breakdown of the benefits of that mix in
Yeah, with
there.
that agar, you've got the oils in there, and that's going to go all the way through the system, and it's going to release as it goes, and so it really is.
I
You
love
feeling
this
that?
I
You
love
feeling
this product. Okay, I know that I'm part of Solex and we're offering it, but there has not been a time that I've taken a pearl where I'm like, okay, this cannot be an LTO. Like we have to fix this. So I know that it's a
We've
difficult
only
process.
ordered a limited supply. You guys, we can't limit it per household.
Well, and
But
you
it
talked
would be
about-
good for you to think of others as you're ordering it, knowing that others are going to want it as well.
Yeah.
But we've just got to get more probably.
Well, and you talked about it. It is not an easy process. I mean, it looks like a simple, easy pearl, but you talked about obviously. If you don't know, Jake has a great background and understanding of essential oils as a part of all of his experience. And so when we talk about bringing this in, we're talking about bringing in something that you're well versed on. You can speak to a lot of these oils and how beneficial they are, why they would exist in this makeup, and even in this delivery system. But one of the things you told me or taught me was that from getting it all over the world from the best sources.
North America, Africa, the Mediterranean, Italy, France, Morocco. These
So-
are the places where we have
Bring
to
those
make,
in.
Yeah, we've made great strides and have set up relationships with the farmers and the growers. We're getting it from wild crafted sources. There's nothing from a large plantation, and so it's very intricate. The supply chain is in its infancy. we're a young company. The amount of volume that we have and can produce is where it's at.
Yeah.
It's certainly in a great place, very healthy place, but these relationships, they do take time. And
Yeah.
then also creating the pearl, it's so intricate to get it to do what it's doing
Yeah.
that it just takes a little bit more time. Again, exclusive to Solex, to really build this and to set it up in the way that it provides a very consistent pearl every single time. We've solved those issues. It's just a matter of, okay, let's get it all together so that we have enough for all of you to purchase.
To have this
every single
limited
month.
time offer during the
Yes,
holiday seasons.
yes.
Okay, yeah, we do.
Yes.
Cast. We have to figure out if we can solve
We're
this.
gonna.
We have to figure out how to solve
We're
this problem.
committed to doing it.
But we do have what we have right now. And because of that intricate process, and I would say the precision in putting that together, it is timely, although we have great partners that we work with, and they understand us and our vision and what we're trying to do. And obviously, one of the key things, and we'll get to pricing in a minute, but one of our key things is not just to challenge the status quo in the marketplace, but it also is to deliver something where it's fair for the consumer, where it is something that is valuable to the consumer, and that exchange benefits not just the consumer, the end user,
Yes.
the person who's sharing it, right? And I think our compensation plan does a great job trying to offer a reason to share these with somebody else,
Absolutely.
but then at a way where obviously the company stays viable. And I think we've checked all the boxes at a very impressive way.
Very affordable.
Very affordable. I mean, recently we launched youth.
Yeah.
And the one thing I can hear over and over again is people spend $100 to $150 to get what they get in youth right now at a $50 price
And you
point.
can't get all of those sources, all of those types. You can't get
Yeah.
an electrolyte plus an amino acid plus a collagen.
Yeah.
That thing is set to sail, and it is.
And it
doing
is,
such a
and
great
you
job.
guys love it.
Yeah.
But the argument is that we could have, I mean, if we were a greedy company, we could have gone somewhere in between, right?
Right.
Let's just be a little under the $100 mark.
Right.
No, but we have value,
Yeah.
the same values of what we want to do is solve problems in the marketplace as best we can for as many people as possible in the best way possible. One of the ways to do that is to get the right quality of ingredients in the right way that's unique, at the right pricing that's affordable, and then to compensate the sharing so that it's worth doing, right? And I think we've done that. Pearls fits right in this square.
Yep.
The one thing we started to talk about that we haven't finished is the third way, the topical way of doing it. Okay.
So let's go back to the topical. All right, so if you pinprick that little pearl and you make sure you've got an opening, you can actually add that or apply that to any place on the body. Now, you want to avoid contact with the eyes.
Yeah.
So if you do add it to the temples, then the temples will help absorb what they need to. And if you've got, if your head needs comfort, if
Yeah.
you've got aches,
Yeah.
if you're feeling something that's more difficult coming on in the pain category, like a migraine,
I was
this
gonna
is
say,
an awesome
yeah.
thing to apply to the temples, the back of the neck.
Yeah.
Awesome place to apply it, and then any place where you may have some joint discomfort, the absorption, the relief from any of those discomforts will be, as you said. How do you spell relief? It's Pearls. Yes.
Right?
So I think we've got, with those three really primary uses, you're going to find out other ways to use it. The inflammatory response, the antiseptic properties, the antimicrobial properties, all of those things are going to provide benefit to you that you really can't find in any other product that's built all into one little tiny pearl. And so it's just really, really beneficial.
And I love that. The thing is, let me just make one distinction. If we did see something in the marketplace that wasn't a pearl but was trying to do the same thing, it's these beadlets, it's these smaller versions.
Yeah, you have those small little, they're the kind of a gellulose that's made from.
What's the amount of, if they had this mix and this delivery system, what would the amount be in something like that?
Yeah, you're going to need to take up 4 to 6.
4 to
really
6
to
of
get
those.
the benefit of the essential oils that are found in one pearl. So you're at an 80 milligram dose per pearl versus
here.
only a 20 milligram.
Yeah.
And so it's a very good value if you're just going to compare
Apples,
a beadlet
yeah.
to a pearl, which
Yeah.
they're just not apples to apples.
They're not. They're not, and that is the difference. And we're not trying to, the thing is, like you said, something unique, some in its delivery system and how it does make its way through, and the different approaches for using it. That is all built into AO Pearls. We are so excited to launch this. My question for you is, who can take it?
Anyone. If you're under the age of 18, or if you're under the care of a physician, of course you're going to want to do this through your guardian, through your parent.
Yeah.
Parents, be responsible.
Yeah, make sure your kids know if they should be checking with a doctor before any of these ingredients will have some sort of ill effect. If you want to take that extra precaution, parents, please do that with your kids. But this can be beneficial for everybody.
Everyone, yeah. If you've got dysphagia or a little swallowing, you might want to take that with water. We swallowed it without any water because it is so small. It's smooth. It goes down easy. But swallowing it with water is also an important thing.
Okay, so then there's one more thing to talk about.
Yes.
And that's pricing. How much does this, again, I have to classify this under a limited time offer because we have a limited supply.
Yep.
We're gonna work on something. Obviously, if you respond and love it, we'll continue to work on it. If you don't care about it, then we probably won't spend as much time and effort and money trying to develop that relationship farther to the point where it's permanent.
And a part of the system.
And a part of the
AO core system.
It would be a part of the AO. It would, to me, it makes
makes
sense, right?
Yeah.
All right, how much is this going to cost at loyalty pricing?
Loyalty pricing is $35, and then you get 25 points in commissionable value. So really good value.
That is phenomenal. Obviously, it's not on auto ship or anything like that because it's a limited time structure. That's how we were launching this.
Yep.
So get it while you can. You guys, we love AO Pearls. It's worth, even to me, if I had 35 extra bucks anywhere, I would do it just to try it.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
It's so
But we think you're
demonstrative.
going to love it. With that, Jake, great job, great launch. This is a welcome to the Solex family during this holiday season at least. We hope you love it too. Try AO Pearls.
Do you ever experience digestive discomfort like bloating, gas, stomach cramps, or acid buildup? Many of us face these issues due to an unhealthy GI tract. These common symptoms are linked to a stressed digestive and respiratory system, which needs support to function at its best. Other solutions lack the comprehensive support needed to address both GI health and respiratory comfort, and few offer lasting benefits with time-release technology. Introducing AO Pearls by Solex, the first and only clinically designed supplement with a unique blend of high-frequency AO essential oils. AO Pearls feature a time-release pH interval coating that ensures essential oils are released where they're needed most, throughout the esophagus, stomach, and GI tract. Each AO Pearl contains a unique blend of AO essential oils: peppermint leaf, caraway seed, parsley leaf, and thyme leaf, delivered through time-release technology to support comfort, fresh breath, and balanced digestive and respiratory health throughout the day. With AO Pearls, you can breathe easier, soothe your GI system, and enjoy lasting freshness and comfort. Support your digestive and respiratory health with the power of AO Pearls. Order now and feel refreshed from the inside out.
AO Pearls, I've been using them. I love them. I can feel them working in my esophagus, and it's actually a really pleasant feeling. It goes so well with the AO gut. AO core, actually, AO core system.
It does, and there is. I mean, obviously, we just talked about the different ways it can be used, and it's a fun new thing, limited time offer, right? So there's a limited supply right now. So if you're interested, then now's the time to get it. Obviously, if we're overwhelmed, we'll make some more of the decisions off of that. But it's just a fun thing to do at this time of the year. People are eating a lot, doing a lot. Great time to calm the gut, but also that fresh breath, and even the topical use. There's so many things that you can do with these therapeutic grade amounts, right, of ingredients inside these pearls. Great, fun, new product here at Solex.
So of course we always do a contest at the end of the calls, and we want to know this week, what pearls of wisdom?
Oh, I see what you did there.
Thank you. Have you learned in your health journey? What are the things that you have learned as you have maybe on a train to wellness?
Yeah.
What have you learned? What have you learned from others? What have you learned from things that you have done on your journey of wellness that could help other people? And what are we going to give away?
Oh, we should give away. I'll set aside 3 bottles of AO Pearls for the 3 people that we draw next week.
Not bad. Okay,
that's
so
fun.
Leave a comment, not in the live chat, but after this call is all over, and we will draw 3 names next week and give away AO Pearls.
Perfect.
Hello, welcome Solex Nation. We are halfway through, no, I said Hathaway.
Hathaway. Where Anne Hathaway. Yep, good for them.
Darn it, sorry.
All right, so that's January 2nd.
Really?
What? I thought you were
European, okay, that's one. This is my friend Nadia Lutz. She is a top enroller here. No, you're not a top enroller. Let me start over.
I could be a
I mean, you
enroller.
are, but okay.
To share something brand new at Solex. I'm gonna do this.